Hi everyone, I'm Matt Metcalf. Thanks for joining us. Willard Airport in Champaign County is one of 10 commercial airports in the state of Illinois, but it's one of only 2 in the country that's run by a university. 1989 saw an expansion and brand new design for CMI. Reporter WYNN SMILEY takes us to Savoy for the dedication.
When you first walk inside, it's hard to believe this is Willard Airport. The new 62,000 square foot terminal is 3 times larger and 1,000 times better than what Willard passengers are used to.
I don't think many of us could have been as optimistic to dream a few years ago that we might be standing here today in this setting.
A Boeing 727 ceremoniously taxied through the opening ribbon. Passengers can now enjoy jetways, improved baggage handling, and other typical airport amenities. The niece of former U of I President Arthur Willard said her uncle would be amazed at what's happened to the airport he started.
I'm trying not to think about it too much because I'd choke up. But he would be so amazed. But he had this dream that aviation was the coming thing and the university should be involved in that. And that's where it all started.
Today's dedication was hoped to be the beginning of tremendous air travel expansion in central Illinois. But since ground was broken 2 years ago, Chanute Air Force Base became targeted for closure, and TWA announced it's ending all jet service here. Both events have increased pressure on airport officials.
If anything, we'll work harder to attract more jet service.
The terminal will open for business October 8th and be prepared to accommodate nearly 500,000 passengers a year by 1995. Officials hope jet service will expand and more people will fly out of Willard. But more passengers may have to come first before major carriers consider stopping at Champaign-Urbana's newest gateway. WYNN SMILEY, Channel 3 News, Champaign County.
CMI formerly housed the Institute of Aviation, which today is a part of Parkland College. While planes took to the skies decades before Willard in northern Champaign County, the Chanute Airfield opened a century ago in 1917. The base was a fixture for years and was home to the first all-black fighter squadron, the Tuskegee Airmen. WCIA's Don McMullen covered the base's 50th anniversary in 1967.
Chanute Field, August 1917, built in 90 days at a cost of $1 million. On May 21st, 1917, the government had selected Rantoul, Illinois as the site of a new airfield to train pilots for the war in Europe. The field was named for Octave Chanute, an early aviation pioneer. Each year, more than 25,000 Air Force men pass through its gates to attend special schools. In 50 years, Chanute has trained more than 1 million men. It is a key link in the Air Training Command, a schooling system which the Air Force describes as the biggest in the world. These are the men of Chanute Air Force Base on parade, more than 5,000 strong. This week, Chanute is celebrating its 50th anniversary, a milestone in Air Force history. Over the past half-century, what once were Illinois cornfields have been transformed into a first-rank military installation worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Each year, Chanute trains more than 25,000 men to play important supporting roles in our nation's air defense system. Among them, missile specialists responsible for the maintenance and operation of the Minuteman and Hound Dog missiles. Aircraft maintenance men who keep the giant B-52 bomber in the air. Weather observers and forecasters for Air Force installations around the world. And specialists trained in the hazardous task of firefighting. Over the years, Chanute has become one of central Illinois' biggest industries, as well as an important community in itself. The payroll numbers some 15,000, including civilian employees. Each year, Chanute adds more than $80 million to the area economy.
The base closed in 1993 as the government consolidated military bases in connection with the Base Realignment and Closure Act, what was known later as BRAC.